Hello guys, welcome back to Ceefashion Academy. Today I'll be teaching us how to pad a Princess Dart Bustier. So guys, I want you to make sure you watch this video to the end and make sure you click on that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, make sure you watch the video to the end. Thanks and may God bless you.
Okay guys, now look at this very well. For you to pad, as you can see, we have our wording here with us. Okay, there are these two sets of wording you need to cut out. You need to know that. You need to cut out the one for the center front and you need to cut out the one for the sides. Do you understand? For the center front and for the sides. Okay, then for the center front, all you have to do, as you can see the width of this particular side. What do we have here? What do we have? We have around 8. Okay, now there's something else I want to let you know. Now look at the width of this one. As you can see, it's more than 8. Do you understand? So the secret there is that just make it to the SS. Do you understand? Yes, so that not when you start gumming it, you see that it has shortened one place. Then talking about the vertical measurement, from the normal bust size of 34 down to down to 40 inches or 38 inches, you can actually use 8 inches as a vertical measurement. Then from 40 above, you can use 9 to 10 depending on the person's bust. Do you understand? Okay, so that is it. So next thing we are going to be doing now is, look at, we start from exactly from the under bust. It's very, very important. Now look at it. Place your wording like this. Let it start from the under bust. And make sure that the wording from here is also touching at here under bust. Then now when you are done, all you need to do is to use your pin and pin it. Please make sure you use your pin and pin it so that it will not shift. Pin it very, very well. Okay, and please, I want you to know that you don't just pin this wording, you pin from the gummy side. Are you seeing it? Make sure that it's the gummy side so that when you iron it, it will gum on the material. Okay, look at it here, guys. Are you seeing it? I'm done pinning. Now next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be opening the floor, the front part. Okay, when you open it out, then do this for me, please. When you open it out, use your scissors and then trim to the shape of the center front. It's very, very necessary you do that. Then after you are done, next thing you are going to be doing now is use your iron and the iron knitter so that this thing will come on the fabric. Do you understand? That is exactly how to get the center pattern. So you can see if I open the back, look at the shape we have here. Are you seeing it? Okay, so this one we are done with this one. So let's work on the sides. Now for the side guys, look at the pieces you are going to be using. Okay, this is the pieces you are going to be using. Now this piece, now the vertical is still that same 8 inches we used on the center front. Then here is 4. We use from 3.5 to 4 inches. Please, this thing is actually dependent on how big the person's bust is, but the average you can actually use is what? 4 inches. Do you understand? Look at it. Average you can actually use almost for anybody. Okay, 4 inches. Now we are done. Please, I want you to note that I did it into 2 because we have the left and the right bustier side. Do you understand? Okay, so next thing you are going to be doing is separate both of them so that you have different. Okay, no, before you separate both of them, please make sure you still put both of them together. Okay, because there's something I really want us to shape now. Now look at it. Let's start from this side. See what I want you guys to do. This part is very important. Make sure you focus. Now, from the same underbust is very, very important. From the same underbust, make sure that this thing is touching at the underbust, and make sure that this one is touching at the tip of the bust. Are you seeing it? And make sure that this one is touching here. It's very important you guys note this. Look at it. Here the underbust. Here the end part of the tip of the bust. Then here the tip of this thing should be touching here. Are you seeing it? It's very, very simple. So all you need to do is to take your pin and then hold it first. Place it well. Then take your pin and then hold it. Hold it. Okay. Okay, now you are done holding it. See what I just want you to do. This is very, very simple. Look at it. It's very simple for me. Look at it. From here, just connect to the middle part of this 8 inches. Do you understand what I mean? From here, are you seeing from the underbust notch part? Connect to the middle part of the 8 inches. That's all I want you to do here, guys. So now you are done. Next thing you need to do is to use your scissors and then cut it off. Are you seeing it? I've gotten this shape. Very simple. So next thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be releasing it because I want to separate both of them. So when I release it, I will now gum on this side first. Remember the gummy side, take it. Also remember how you placed it in before. Still place it the same way. Okay, look at it. Here touching the underbust notch point, here touching the tip, okay, and here touching here. Do you understand? That's how it works. Please, I want you to know something. It must not be as perfect as I've just said, but all I want you to know is that at the end of the day, whatever you do on the left, make sure it's exactly the same thing you do on the right. Okay, as you can see what I have here, it's just to iron it. But I always advise my students to always iron from the front. It's not compulsory you iron from the front, but in a situation whereby you're making use of a wording that is very, very thick. So don't stress yourself trying to iron from the back, but it will not even iron. Do you understand? Or except your iron is very, very hot. And there's even a way your iron will be hot. The heat will pass this one and come and burn your material direct. Do you understand? So always be very, very careful, guys. So next thing I'm going to be doing now, look at it. I will now use my scissors and the trim out in order to get the shape of my bustier. So are you seeing it? Whatever you do on the left is exactly the same thing you do on the right. Now after you are done, just take your iron, gum it out so that to make sure that this thing is, I mean, like, are you seeing it? Look at it here. Okay, so now you do the same thing on this particular one. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be joining, like I've told us, I'm going to be joining with half inch, both on the front and at the back. Which after we are done joining, we are now going to trim to get the neck and the armhole. That, I believe that one is the most important part when it comes to joining. It's the most important part. Yes. So guys, before you start, remember I said it's half inch, but I really want to show us how this thing works so that you get a very perfect bustier. Please make sure you measure out half inch all through. Are you seeing it? Make sure you measure half inch all through like this. So this thing is like a guide. It will help guide you so that not when you sew half inch on this side, you will sew 1 inch on the other side. So that when you sew half inch on this side, you will also sew half inch on the other side. Are you seeing it? Okay. Now on the other side, I actually do the same thing. Now look at it. I want to show you something. Are you seeing it? Now coming to this very side, since I actually sew from here, do you understand? Like I sew from the, there is this sewing method. You understand? Like look at it. I sew like this. Are you seeing it? Okay. Then talking about this one, I will sew this one from here. So in other words, my half inch is not going to be on this now. It's going to be on this very one. Do you understand? So that when I'm sewing on this, I'll use this half inch to get this particular one. Okay, so that's what I want to explain. So let's go and sew it.